Hello everyone, this is Miss Hawksley and I am making this video to explain to you the new process for your roundtables starting in 2020. This year, instead of preparing a folder, you are going to create an e-portfolio and you are going to use the RMSC Careers website. So this video will first off explain what is an e-portfolio, and then I will show you the website and the features that you are going to use to create your e-portfolio. Your e-portfolio is something you are going to be able to add to every year, and it is also something that you can use after you have finished Year 12 as a place to store your resume and job applications. So to get started, let's have a look at what is an e-portfolio, and hopefully it will help you understand why we are now going to ask you to create one for your roundtable presentations.
So what exactly is an e-portfolio? E-portfolios are personal websites that communicate and showcase skills, experiences, and learning. They contain diverse artifacts, such as documents and media. Also, e-portfolios contextualize artifacts for a particular audience, such as potential employers or graduate schools. E-portfolios are as unique as the students who create them. Here are some examples of student e-portfolios. Anyone can design an e-portfolio, regardless of major or technology experience. Some people misunderstand e-portfolios and compare them to online resumes, Facebook, or blogs. It's important to understand the difference between e-portfolios and these other tools. E-portfolios are electronic and contain both artifacts and reflection. Blogs, professional online sites such as LinkedIn, and paper portfolios only contain two of these elements. However, e-portfolios contain all three. They're right at the center, in the sweet spot. E-portfolios contain artifacts, which are supporting materials that showcase your learning. They can be nearly anything: pictures, videos, presentations, lab reports, and more. By including artifacts, you're able to communicate your skills, experiences, and learning to your audience. Now you may be wondering, why should I care? Creating an e-portfolio is a professional and educational opportunity where you can tie together your experiences, create work for a real audience, and showcase your skills. And e-portfolios can help you prepare for job interviews or graduate school applications. Interested in learning more? E-portfolios are supported by the Office of University.
Okay, I'm going to show you where we are going to create your RMSC e-portfolio for your roundtable presentation. So first of all, you will go to this website, our school website, rmsc.sa.edu.au, and you will follow this button here for RMSC students, all your career and post-school options here. This is the RMSC Careers website. So you'll click on it and it will take you to the login page. Now, it is recommended that you log in not with your school email, but the email address that you can access outside of school. That is so you can still log onto this platform when you have finished Year 12 and you are using it to look back at somewhere maybe where you've kept a resume, or you've kept some examples of work that you need to show for work experience or to show for an employer, or it's going to help you. So that's why you're not going to use your at-school's email address. But this is where you log on, the student area here. So you're going to click on that. This will take you to the log on page, and I have already logged in. Well, I'll just log out and I'll show you. This is what it looks like from the beginning. So you will need to register for the first time if you haven't done that. But I've registered and I will log in, and it looks like this. So you can see that there are lots of different tabs And you can spend some time looking at these and building your website, because this is your student secure area. But I'm going to show you the two main things that you are going to use. The first one is this option in the menu here called Roundtables. So we have put here all the information that you need to be able to complete your Roundtable presentation this year. So if you click on Roundtables, these are your instructions for what you need to do. You're going to create an e-portfolio with 4 different sections. So these are the steps. I'm going to show you the tab in a minute. You're going to write a bit about yourself in the About Me tab, and then you're going to have 4 different samples. You're going to have an example of literacy, numeracy, your own choice, and the approaches to learning. So how it's going to work this year is you will have a time scheduled with your care group teacher where you will show them your e-portfolio, and your teacher is going to include the completion of your roundtable presentation in your term 4 report. So there will be an option for teachers to go onto Daymap and mark that you've completed your term 4 your roundtable presentation in the term 4 report. So for each of the samples, literacy, numeracy, your own choice, these are the questions that you need to answer. So this is getting you to reflect on the task and your skills. So explain what you've created, what subject did it come from, what did you have to do, what steps did you take in order to complete the task. Because remember, your care group teacher that you're presenting to may not have been the subject teacher for the work that you're showing. And then reflection skills, we want you to further reflect on the strengths and weaknesses of the task. You're going to provide examples, literacy, numeracy, your own choice, and then approaches to learning. So we have mapped out that between the years 7 and 9, because in 2022 we will have year 7. So between years 7, 8, 9, we want students to have covered all 5 of the approaches to learning. So you need to really pick 1 to 2 every year to make sure you finish them by the end of year 9. So these are part of the IB, and they are further skills that you need to develop. So a bit like the learner profile attributes are personal attributes you develop, you are also developing these skills from completing your subjects, and you're going to talk about it in your roundtable presentation. So you're going to write a paragraph about the ones that you choose, and this is a bit of a graphic to give you some dot points that are included under each skill. So thinking skills. What are thinking skills? Here are some dot point examples. Social skills, your dot point examples. So you can have a look at this graphic, and it will help give you some ideas about what sort of things you can write about for the approaches to learning. So that can be found here, Roundtables. They are the instructions for what you need to do. You're going to use this tab here to create your e-portfolio. So you're going to click on this, and you're going to create your e-portfolio. And you're going to end up adding to this every year. The first thing that we ask you to do is go to the About Me section. So we want to know about you, and you can customize this, include some photos of yourself. So this is the About Me section. This section here, Work Samples, this is where you're going to upload the files that you are going to show to your teacher during your roundtable presentation. So if you click on Work Samples, you already have the options literacy. So this is going to demonstrate your literacy skills. This is where you can attach your file. Here, this is where you attach your file. Or perhaps it's a video, or it's a link to something else. Numeracy, your own choice, and then approaches to learning. So those are the only options we've created so far, because that's for your 2020 roundtable. Those are the things you're going to include. You can also preview your portfolio. So you are able to customize what your e-portfolio is going to look like. Remember, it really needs to reflect you and your skills and your interests. so you can customize your portfolio. And this is probably the way that you're going to share it with your teacher on your roundtable day. So if you can have a link here, but for this video I'm just going to press on View ePortfolio, and this is the example. It's a very empty example. There's nothing in it, so there's no there's a little about me. There's a little about me, and then this is where you would see the files that you've uploaded, and you will share these with your teacher. So your literacy example, numeracy, your own choice, and the approaches to learning. And that is what you're going to present for your roundtable. It's going to be your e-portfolio, something you can add to every year. We hope that you really enjoy this new process we've put together starting in 2020, and that using the careers website will be a really useful tool for you. I hope that this video has given you a lot of information so you know what's included. And if you have any other questions about roundtables and ePortfolio, make sure you ask your care group teachers and they will be able to help you with the whole process. Thank you for listening.